Judge Fry, want to talk to you. Well, come on, Judd, open up.
Well, come on in then.
Well, howdy.
What do you want?
Well, I got through my business up at the house, and I just thought I'd pay a call. You got a new gun, I see.
Yep. Good one, too.
Well, what do you do with it?
Well, shoot things, of course.
Right, well, looky, there's a good new rope you got there. And it's a good strong hook it's on, too. Looks like it would spin nice. You know Will Parker?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Well, he could sure spin a rope. That good hook, you could hurt yourself. Heck, you could hang yourself on that, Judge. You'd be dead as a doornail.
So what do you mean by that?
And then people, they come to your funeral and sing sad songs about you.
What are you talking about?
Well, you never know how many people like you till you're dead.
Yeah, well, I guess you're right.
You'd probably be all laid out in the parlor, with your hair combed down slick, with a high starch collar, too.
Would they be flowers, you think?
Well, sure. Lots of flowers. And palms, too. All around your coffin. You know, the men would bare their heads, and the women would sniffle softly. Some might even faint. The ones that took a shine to you when you was alive.
What woman ever took a shine to me?
Well, lots of women. Thing about it is, they don't ever tell you unless you die first.
Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense too.
Oh, they'd sure sing loud though. And when the singing started, they'd sing like their hearts break. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. All gather round his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and he wasn't very old. Why did such a feller have to die? Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. He's looking oh so peaceful and serene. He's all laid out to rest with his hands across his chest. His fingernails have never been so clean. And then the preacher, he'd get up and he'd say, "Folks, we have gathered here to moan and groan over our brother Judge Fry, who hung himself by a rope in the smokehouse." And there'd be a weeping and a wailing from some of them women. And then he'd go on to say, Judd was the most misunderstood man in the territory. People used to think that he was a mean, ugly fella. Oh, and they called him a dirty skunk and an ornery pig stealer. And the folks, but the folks that really knowed him, knowed that beneath the two dirty shirts he always wore, there beat a heart as big as all outdoors.
As big as all outdoors.
Judge Fry loved his fellow man.
He loved his fellow man.
He loved the birds of the forest, and he loved the beasts of the field. He loved the mice and the vermin in the barn, and he treated the rats like equals, which was right. And he loved the children. Well, he loved everyone and everything in the whole world, but he never let on, so nobody ever knew it. dead. Poor Judd Fry's dead. His friends will weep and wail for miles around. The daisies in the dell will give out a different smell, because poor Judd is underneath the ground. Poor Judd is dead, a candle lights his head, all gather round his coffin made of wood. And folks are feeling bad, 'cause they used to treat him bad, but now they know their friend is gone for good. Judd, poor Judd is dead, a candle lights his head. He's looking oh so pretty and so nice. He looks like he's asleep. It's a shame that he won't keep, but it's summer and we're running out of ice. Poor John, poor John. Yes, sir. It's sure be an interesting funeral. I hate to miss it.
Hey, to miss it, huh? Well, maybe you will. Maybe you'll go first.
Well, maybe. But tell me now, where'd you say you worked there before? Up near Quapaw now, wasn't it?
Yep. Over by Tulsa before that. Lousy they was to me. Always acting like they was better than me. Treating me like dirt.
What'd you do with them? Get even?
Who said anything about getting even?
Nobody I recollect. It just seemed that was the first thing that popped into my head.
Well, if it ever come to getting even, I'd know how to do it.
With that?
Well, maybe. But there are other ways.
You sure worry me, Judd.
You know, you still ain't told me what business you have around here. There ain't no cattle for sale, no cow ponies. The oak crop's unspoken for. There's only one thing on this farm that you might be interested in, and it better not be that.
But it is. It is just that.
It better not be. You keep away from her.
You know, Judd, somebody ought to tell Laura what kind of man you are. For that matter, somebody ought to tell you yourself once in a while. Fella wouldn't feel very safe with you up in here unless he knowed you first. And I know you, Judd. In this here country, there's two things you can do if you're a man. Living outdoors is one, living in a hole is the other. As long as you're living in a hole, you've got to have protection. You're scared, you're weak. You could have muscles of iron and still be weak as an empty bladder. Unless then you got things to barb your hide with like that. What's the matter with you anyway? You stay all shut up in here just crawling and festering and doing nothing. Why don't you get out and do something healthy once in a while? Instead of staying all shut up in here, just doing nothing, being a butler, Curly. Well, you ought to feel better now. A little hard on the roof, though. Why don't you let me show you something? See that knot hole over there? About as big as a dime? Just want to see if I can hit it. Well, bullet right through the shoulder without touching me. I know what I could do it, Judd. You saw it too, didn't you?
Yeah, I see it.
Next time,
Who fired that gun? Was that you, Curly? Don't sit there and answer when spoken to.
well, I shot once.
Well, what was he shooting at?
See that knot hole right over there?
I see lots of knot holes.
It was one of them.
Well, ain't you a pair of purdy muffins, picking away at knot holes and scaring everyone to death? I ought to give you a good Dutch rubbing. Iron some of that craziness out of you. It's all right, nobody hurt. Just a pair of fools swapping noises.
Mind if I visit with you gents for a while? It's good to get away from the women folk.
I gotta get going. Gotta go pick up a surrey I hired for tonight.
And just who do you think you're taking in that there, sir?
And Ella, Dusty, Lizzie, and Laurie. She'll come with me.
She won't.
Maybe she will.
She promised me she'd go with me, and she better not change her mind.
She will.
She better not.
All right. Now, I'd like you to take a look at these here handsome postcards.
I don't want none of them. I'll tell you what it really like. It's one of them frog stickers.
One of the long knives. What of one of them?
I don't know. Kill a hog or skunk maybe. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you what it really like. You got one. It's one of them flick knives. See? It's got a jigger on the handle. You press it, out springs a blade.
On a spring.
Yep. You said a fella. Hey, come over here. Then when it gets real close, press that jigger, and bang!
What a nice joke to play on a friend. I don't handle things like that. Too dangerous. What I'd like you to look at is these new postcards. This one's got a pretty woman on it.
I don't want them fake things. I want me a real one.
What would you want with a real woman? Why, I'm in trouble right now, and all on account of women. They always make trouble. You say you want one. Why, look at you. You're an independent man, free to come and go as you please. You got a nice, cozy little place. It's private. Nobody bothers you. And then the news clippings, they don't talk back to you.
I'm tired of all them things.
So you're tired of them. So throw them away and get some new ones.
I told you, I don't want none of them. I made up my mind. I want me a real woman.
All right. So you want a real woman. Say, do you happen to know of a girl named Ado Annie?
I do not want her.
I don't want her either. But I got her.